I mean, beautiful gemstones. This one is so enchanting, where you have the choice of a gorgeous enhancer or a beautiful cuff in a Marquise shaped stone. We have red or blue. It's this gorgeous quartz that almost feels like fantasy-like and has this kind of energy to it that you're not really gonna find anywhere else. First, I wanna show you the cuff, because you have your choice between small, average, and large in the red with those 3 Marquise stones, total carat weight of over 3 carats of quartz. And then you also have that gorgeous blue, which is like the most enchanting infinity pool at the highest end resort in like Phuket, Thailand, or something like totally magical.
Oh, yeah.
The cuff is $119.98. We also have an opportunity for you to pick up on the enhancer, which coordinates back beautifully in the same color, either the red or the blue. Now, in both options, the red's the most limited. The enhancer is going to be, oh, I think I mixed that up. The enhancer is $119.98. The cuff is $134.98. So sorry about that.
And that's a hinge cuff.
Yeah. Okay, can you show me the details? Let me.
Sure. Should we start at the bracelet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is the hinge cuff too so important?
Well, it's so important because I love it, because you can see that you have sterling silver going much further around than if it were a typical cuff that you had to fit over your wrist, because it opens up to allow that space, and then you click it shut. So you've got even more sterling silver, right?
Yeah.
To love and to be present around your entire wrist. Look at the beauty on the silver detail. This is the my infinity collection, because you've got the interlocking kind of C motif. So there's your, or unity, I meant to say. There's your symbol of unity, you know, that beautiful connection. So it's a great friendship bracelet if you'd like to give this as a gift. When we talk about the choice of the blue or the red, there is so much to love about these stones, because as I dance this stone around in the studio light, you can see some greens and some purples come to life in the blue, right? And when we do that with the red that we can play with in a bit, you're going to see fuchsias and purples. So there is such a mystique about these gemstones.
I do want to give you an update in the red. There's only about 5 dozen total in all 3 sizes.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the small,
so see how
the average,
it's
and the
fuchsia?
large. Yeah,
fuchsia
it really
and red.
plays.
Yes, and a little purple. Gorgeous.
See, this is how easy it is to put on. I will tell you, so I wear the small. When I first grabbed the small in this one, I put it on my, I tried to put it on my wrist, and I thought, oh no, I don't wear the small. And then I put it on the other way. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe just your wrist bone.
You hadn't opened it?
No, I
opened. You opened it.
Yeah,
okay,
I opened it. But for some reason, like one way, I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit, and then I come this way, and I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Gotcha. Yep.
So if you experience that, but then what I like about it, and what you're gonna really like, is how like it nestles into the wrist, so it's not gonna spin.
It doesn't. It's a perfect shape. See? So it's a perfect oval shape, and with that hinge, design in the cuff, it does, I think, fit more. I don't want to say snug, but I think it's a kind of a more custom fit, right?
Really is
because you don't have to have that big opening in the back.
So here's your choice in the cuff. The cuff is $134.98. You do have 5 easy payments as well of $27. If you love the color and the gemstones, well, let's take a closer look at the enhancer.
Because then you really see
it. And it just pulls together that whole look, especially if you love that Marquise shape. But you didn't leave, it's like you didn't leave any stone unturned, literally, because look at the detail on here. The red one's the most limited.
You have to show the back, right? And the profile, I know you were going there. Look at that. It's almost reversible.
Right, it's finished so beautifully.
Well, and the reason I did that is because this gemstone. Look at the back. From the back, you see the greens and the purples and the blues come to life, almost like an opal. And when you cut, when you're working with gemstones, it's all about the cut. It's all about how to really bring that gemstone. Do it justice, right? Bring it to life in the most dramatic way. So this is a huge depth in this gemstone.
If you're drooling over the red, little update, fewer than now it doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's romantic.
Add that one to your QVC cart and make sure you check out. If you love the blue in the enhancer, about 5 dozen. But this is where you really see gemstone. So the cuff has 3 carats. The enhancer, 6.5.
Yes. Look at
6.5 carats.
It's amazing, and that's why you see such vibrancy in the color. You're seeing some purple, some green in the back of the blue. Look at that blue. So as I kind of rotate it in the studio light, it's got so much chatoyancy, and the faceting is so pretty too.
There's so much life to it. I love how it almost like the detail that you've done, it looks like prongs. It coordinates back really beautifully to my host pick, which is the Country Couture chain.
It does. It all works.
It looks like this was that set. I mean, it looks like it's all one piece. I'm going to swap it out because I love the big stone.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the prongs, because they're not just, you know, prongs that we had to use in order to secure the stone. They're part of the design. They're that same unity symbol. You see that those interlocking C's that we talked about in the cuff, those are actually the prongs. So they're an important part of the design. I do need to show you the depth again and the back, because I think it's just mesmerizing.
It's a big stone.
Yes.
And the color, I mean, everybody's going to stop you and be like, what is that?
Yes.
I'm like, well, it's Carolyn Pollack and her magic. $119.98 for the enhancer. The blue and the red color choices. The red, the most limited. So a really great opportunity to jump on board with that one. Fewer than a dozen in the red. And then we also have it available in that gorgeous blue. It's 6.5 carats on that snap hinge with the bail. We do have the cuff available as well in the blue and the red, small, average, and large. And that's 3 carats of quartz. And look how pretty it layers.
Oh my goodness, Suzanne, I'm loving
that.
that.
On you, Suzanne.
Look at how elegant she looks in her black jumpsuit with these vibrant gems. Very.
Très chic, don't you know?
Don't you know? You betcha.
I had to throw in a little Minnesotan. Okay, last call on the red.
Oh no.
Oh, on the red enhancer. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, don't get me started.
J357114. I know. We get a little sneak peek, and Carolyn gets so excited. Because it's like her, this is like a baby.
Oh my gosh, I love this. And I love it with the red stone that we just saw.